Okay, in our last lesson we learned that there are different number bases. So we've got a decimal number base, which we call base 10, where we use 10 digits, 0 to 9 to count with. And then we have hexadecimal, which has 16 digits from 0 through to F to count with. And then we've got base 2, which is binary. So this is base 2, which is binary, and if I was writing a number in binary, I would indicate that it was in base 2 by putting a little 2 down in the base. Likewise, if it was hexadecimal, I'd put base 16, and if it was decimal, then I would put base 10. So that's what we learned in our last lesson. What we're going to do today is learn to add up numbers and count in binary. Now I've put across the columns that we would use. So in decimal, our columns are units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. In binary, our columns are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and it goes on, and the pattern is that this number doubles as we move through the range. So to represent the number 0 is easy. We just have a 0 there. That means 0. 1 is easy. We put a 1 there, so there's our 1. When we get to 2, we've got a problem because we don't have another number we can use here. So like in decimal, we use an additional column. So this column is 2. So we say we have 1, 2, and no 1s. So 2 add none is 2. So in decimal, we would write that as the number 2. In binary, 1, 0 is 2. Okay? So then, to count to number 3, I've got a 2 in a 3, and I've got a 1 in a 3. So 1, 2, and 1, 1 is 3. To get to number 4, I've got a problem because I haven't got any more numbers that I can use, any more numerals, so I move into my next column. So I say I want 1, 4, 0, 0, so 4 and 0, 0 is 4, and then I can move on and carry the same pattern. So the highest number I can get using 8 zeros and 1s, that's 1 byte of data. So if I was using 8 zeros, there we are, 8 of them, that equals 0, because we're still on 0. If I've got 1 in all of these, it all adds up to 255. Okay, 128, add 164, add 32, add 16, add 8, add 4, add 2, add 1 is 255. It is the 256th combination because we have to remember that this is our first combination, it's a combination 1, and this is our 256th combination. So I can make any number between 0 and 125 using 8 bits or 1 byte of data. So if I do 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, I've got 32, add 8, which is 40, add 1, which is 41, and that's how we add numbers up in the binary system. That's how we count in binary. So if we were asked to convert a binary number into a decimal or denary number, all we do is count along, doubling up each time. If it's in that column, we add that number. So 1, 8, 32, we add those up.